What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Showcase Sundays. If you don't already know, Showcase Sundays is a weekly series where you guys submit your best gameplays and I show them off for everyone to see. This gameplay right here was submitted by a user named Xt3rm1nat3z's, and I have to say he has a number of amazing gameplays on his channel. I'll have an annotation somewhere on the screen and also a link down the underbar to his channel. Definitely head on over, check out all his amazing gameplays, hit the thumbs up button on this video to support him, and let me know what you guys think of this. I am very impressed with this particular gameplay. He's playing some Infected on Parish, one of the most recent DLC map packs, and I know a lot of you guys are really into the Infected gameplays, and I was very impressed with this Infected gameplay. So like I said, definitely check out his channel, hit the thumbs up button to support him, and post all your thoughts down below. As far as the gameplay is concerned, a majority of the time he's going to be in this middle building here. This building is, I would say, 1/3 of the entire map on Parish. Parish is a tiny map, and he does an amazing job of basically holding down this entire building for a majority of the time all by himself. There's, I want to say, 3 or so entrances to this particular building, so it's very difficult to hold down 3 entrances in an Infected gameplay for very long. Personally, I'm more of the type of person that likes to hold down 2 or less entrances. The less entrances, the better. The less chance of the Infected, coming at me when I least expect it, the better. But he does an amazing job, really a professional job of holding down all 3 entrances. And like I said, I am very impressed. He's gonna stay in this middle building a majority of the time. And one thing I really like what he's doing is he's not focused on one entrance too long. Even though there are a couple people helping him out, he constantly goes back and checks all 3 entrances, because honestly a majority of the people in Infected do not help you out. If you're playing in a party, I can see your friends helping you out if you're talking to them in a party or through the game. There'll be a certain situation where you can tell someone to guard an entrance while you guard one other entrance, but if you have no idea who the people in the lobby are who you're playing with, a majority of the time they're not going to help you out. So that's one thing that I'm really impressed by, with how much he is not concentrated on one single entrance. He's constantly moving back, protecting himself and himself only. And honestly, that's what you got to do in Infected. You should really only be concerned with yourself in Infected. And I know that sounds pretty selfish, but if you want to get a lot of kills, if you want to get the MOAB, you really have to pay attention to your immediate surroundings and be not concerned at all with what anyone else is doing. Because the second you start paying attention to your minimap and seeing where everyone else is, that's when the Infected come at you. So he is very concentrated on all the entrances around him, and he's making sure the Infected don't come too close. He's making sure that the tactical insertions are far away, and I don't think any tactical insertions get anywhere near him through a majority of the game here. One thing that's really going to help is the specialist bonus with Xt3rm, and as you can see, the Infected are starting to come very close. There's actually only 3 Infected right now, which is kind of surprising because it seems like there's 10, but they're all coming right toward him, and he does a great job of holding them all back. But as I was saying, Xt3rm Pro really does help you in these certain situations where you know that the tactical insertions are going to be just behind those entrances, just behind the walls there. So having the specialist bonus, as you saw right there, he knows that there are tactical insertions over there, and right there he gets the MOAB. I know, it's really surprising. Once again, there's only 4 or 5 Infected. He basically got every single kill through this first 3 minutes or so of the game. So he got the MOAB, he got plenty of time to call it in, and he's still holding him off really well. But he's utilizing a lot of the perks in the specialist bonus, and Xt3rm Pro is one of the biggest ones. Also, he's utilizing Marksman quite a bit. Marksman with the PP90, the submachine guns, it kind of depends on the map, but a majority of the time it doesn't really seem that helpful, at least to me. But in this particular game, I feel like Marksman really did help him out quite a bit. Even just watching the gameplay, I could see that Marksman is, it came to quite a bit of an advantage. And right about here is where the Infected start to come a little bit too close, and he ends up bailing out. I would do the same thing, way too many Infected, way too many tactical insertions in there, and he heads on over to the very back of the map. There's still about a minute left in this game, and it's still only 9 on 8, and right there they get the disadvantage. And look at this retard like laying on the ground trying to crawl over him. That is really strange. But yeah, right there, this is where the game kind of ties and gets the disadvantage. And right about here, you're going to notice something which really sucks. Lag. I guess one of the Infected or someone backed out. The host was trying to migrate. Serious lag, and he ends up getting knifed. 42 kills into this game with 30 seconds left. That is, I would be crying. That is so, that is heartbreaking. That is terrible. I feel so bad. He probably could have got at least 50 or so kills in that game. But an amazing game nonetheless. Like I said, definitely check out his channel if you are into all the infected MOABs and stuff like that. Like I said, I'll have all of his information somewhere around here, so you guys check that out. Hit the thumbs up button to support him. Also hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later.